everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. And you see all this darkness behind me? Because I'm like doing stuff and I didn't turn on my background. So I will continue to do that no matter what because I'm a noob. Alright, so, hey look, it's all gone. And then focus happened. Come on, you can see me. There we go. Hey everyone. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and we're going to get back into Aventuria, the Forest of No Return. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Hey Kate, hey Rory, hey Dragon, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Watching two streams at once. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. But so that ought to be fun. The dials are nice, and but the second one doesn't have them. Like in the dials, I'll show you is these things here. I'll show you what they are. That they cop out of those in the second printing of this is really annoying. How is the game overall? Overall, it's fun. I enjoy it a lot. I agree with Dragon that a little bit of bouncing could have been, but it's not enough to make the game unplayable. It is a lot of fun still, and still has some hard difficulty to it. So welcome aboard. So what we're going to do, we left off last on Force of No Return. We went into the forest, we fought an illusion of a swamp monster, and then beat it, and then kill everyone else and won. So this time we're continuing further into Le Swamp, and we're going to find out what's going on and deal with that. So, cool. Let's get some information, let's get down to the table. Alright. So, Aventuria, the main Aventuria game got a 7.7 on Board Game Geek, but its expansion, Force of No Return, got an 8.0. It's about a 2.6 weight. That's about right. Best played 4-player, best played however you want. You can play it single. You can play it with one character. You can play it with two. You can 2 people, 3. It doesn't matter. I don't think there's a best player of this. I think if you add, the more people you add, the longer the game's going to take, because that's turn by turn by turn, and you know, that's just how it goes, and that's just the adventure. If you're playing battle, then it's sort of like Magic. You put down lands and then you attack. So this does have, Rory, you're right, this does have a very Magic-esque feel to it, where you have to play endurance. They call it endurance, but it's lands. The only interesting thing about it is that every card can be considered an endurance, whereas in Magic, a land is a land is a land. And you can't play a monster card as a land, right? A summon card is a land. But other than that, every card's considered, is available for use for endurance, and we'll get into all of that. But 8.0, right? This has really been fun so far. I enjoyed this game. The game was created by Ulysses Spiel, which is a German publisher company, and this game is super popular. It is based off of the Dark Eye series that's really popular in that area right now. They plan to have another Kickstarter soon, is what it said on their site, that they had 2 more adventures to launch, but instead of launching the adventures, they then just turned around and said they'll just do a Kickstarter, a big Kickstarter with all that, and you'll be able to get the first game, all the stuff. Hopefully they'll add the dials or something better back into that Kickstarter, but we'll definitely see. Alright, let's get down to the table and get to the adventure. Okay, so we got the Force of No Return. We got my glasses because I'm half blind, and we have the first player token on here. So to determine who's going to be the first player, I'm going to roll this one, and odds are even. So odds, we have our returner of Crushness, Arbosh, son of Angrax, who has a fight of 14, a ranged of 10, can't use magic, and has an evade of 5. And then he has his ability at the bottom where for 1 endurance he could just do a regular d6 attack, or he could do a special ability follow-up attack. Once during the game, raise the damage of the attack by 5. And you get to burn that once for the entire act. And walking alongside him, because she follows no man, Kajalva. And we'll mess up her last name. And she's a Thorwallian warrior. And base attack, she rolls a d6. She has 13 hit, 10 range, 7 evade. And her special ability is if I discard, it says combat, remove X of your endurance. So if I discard endurance, I can heal myself and then draw those cards back up into my hand. So if I have 6 endurance and I can discard them all and then get 6 health and draw 6 cards back up. The rule of this game, though, is not that, oh, you can just play, okay, I'm just going to play my whole hand as endurance for one turn and then come back and slaughter everybody. You can only play 2 endurance per round. And that's just how it goes. So you'll say, okay, well, I'll play this endurance. I'll put down these 2 endurance. That's all you can do for the round. So it kind of limits you and makes sure you think strategically how you want to play. Okay, so as I was saying, odd Arbosh, even Jalva. And I rolled a 5. So Arbosh will be our first player. Okie dokie. So we have their 2 decks, which I will shuffle for shenanigans here. I don't know how people are able to shuffle like that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Can't. My brain just doesn't work. They got their rewards, which was shuffled into the decks from last time. And should we pull them, you'll see what they are. I don't feel like digging in here to find them, but they're in the deck. Alright, so let's give these a good shuffle. Okay, that is his, and we'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he has a protective amulet that says discard to prevent effects of a lithological chant, spell, or magic attack that has just been played. So if there's a magic attack coming at me, I can get rid of it. This would make good endurance fodder for him. This is a cool one. I really like this one. This one is suddenly gone. Choose 1 equipment or armor card belonging to an opponent, but that's for when you're playing the duel. But down here at the bottom is the one that matters. In an adventure, if an opponent suffers damage from an attack, play this to reduce their armor by 3 for that attack. So some monsters have armor that blocks some of your attack. For 1 endurance, I can play this as an instant. As soon as my attack goes through, and I'll be like, nope, you're going to take full damage because I'm going to remove up to 3. And usually I've run into 3. That's a cool one to keep. Oh, cool. This one, Frenzy. So after an attack, add 3 to the damage, but it costs 3 endurance. That's a tough one. I might have to mulligan that one because you can mulligan. Chainmail, which gives me 4 shield, basically. And then if I discard it, I can block 3 more. So I can basically in a turn block 7 damage. And then a lovely, lovely Orc Nose Axe, which for 1 endurance, it's a d6 plus 5. So this is pretty cool. I'm going to hang on to these 2. I'm going to mulligan these 2. And I'll have to reshuffle these. So you drop the 5 when you start. Good times, good time. Ooh. Hope everybody had a good day today. This was an interesting day in the States. For obvious reasons from people who watch, but hope everybody had a good day. Okay. Cool. So, what did we draw? We drew Feat of Strength as an instant. Lose 1 health to gain 3 endurance until the end of your turn. That actually could be helpful, because that could help me get the axe out quick. Plus, ooh, Warfare. Or I could play it to pull Warfare and add 3 to my attack. So this is going to boost my attack. So right now, he needs to roll a 14 or lower for his attack to go through. If I add this, it's going to be now a 17 or lower. A new beginning, Rory. You are correct. You are correct. So then if I add this, it'll then be 17 or lower will do hits for him. I'm keeping that. I might use this on this, put this down, and then try to find a way to get this axe. So that's his 5. Okay, so he's there. Let's go over here and shuffle up Tejalva. And truly, this, until we build the henchman deck, this is probably the only shuffling we'll really do. This and the events deck. But the henchman deck, that massive card stock that you see here, I'll be going through that to build out the henchman deck for the adventure, and then shuffle that up, and that's who I'm going to face. And we'll get into all that when the time comes. Alrighty, so do this up. I'm very excited for this Kickstarter for when this comes out, because there's a lot of sets that are hard to find now, or not hard to find. They're overpriced. They're really overpriced. So what I plan to do is when the Kickstarter comes out, I'll get the missing stuff that I really wanted plus the expansions in. That'd be good. Alright. Cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got for her. Tajalva. Ooh. Look at this. Add 2 to my attack. So hers, remember, is 13. This would make it 15 to hit. 15 or less. Her ranged throwing daggers, so 1 endurance for throw. These cards are coming up pretty decent. Not mad about it. We've got exhaustion. So in an adventure, play this card after an opponent causes damage with an effect. He causes X less damage, which X is how much endurance I spend. We'll see. This one is just a one-time burn instant, and you know it's instant because it's red at the top. So anytime you see it, so here's a non-instant permanent. Here's a permanent. Here's an instant. So throwing hatchet. Test range, which hers is 10. An opponent loses 3 pure damage. This does not count as an attack, so it's just a free thing. And then she's got a trident, which is a permanent weapon where she spends 1 to do 1d6 plus 2. If your attack roll with this card fails, take 2 fate instead of 1 fate. Ooh, this is kind of cool. All right, so I'm keeping the 2. I'm keeping the throwing knives. I'm keeping the trident. I'm gonna mulligan these. This one could be a good endurance haul. I'm gonna mulligan the throwing axe. And we got charge into the fray. Play this card after rolling an attack damage. Reduce your health by 3 to raise the attack by 5. Wow. So that is her hand. And what's interesting is when you use endurance, it's like if you use a card for endurance, that's all it is. It's a land from now on. It's just endurance, and I call them lands for people who play Magic, which will help them understand. And it's not like, oh, it's water or fire. No, it's just an endurance that you can use as energy. All right. You've seen me shuffle enough. You've heard my shrill voice. You're gonna hear it some more because I'm gonna read the adventure. But let's get back into Act 2 of the Forest of No Return. Okay, here we go. I'll stop now. All right, Act 2. Oh, and I made sure that our health is at 30 for each, because that's where we left off, was at 30. Okay. Castle Vandergast in the year 1993 BF. As you are walking towards Castle Vandergast, it dawns on you that something is amiss. The castle lies in ruins. The once impenetrable buildings have been razed to the ground, leaving only the lower levels intact, and the castle walls are smoke black from a fire that must have ravaged the complex for days. But even so, the walls still pose a formidable obstacle, leaving you with no other choice than to work your way through the gatehouse. Assemble all the Force of Return Act 2 cards, this is all of them, and separate the card noise. Okay? No, can't stand noise. Environment, Force 3, 3, 3, 4. Noise. Okay, so this is the noise card. After playing this card, put tokens on it equal to the numbers of players. So 2. We'll put 2 on there. 2. Okay. Alright. Place it in the middle of the table and put a number of counters equal to the number of heroes on it. Each hero makes a craft roll. So these are the rolls that you have to make, which are these. So his craft, if you look here, is 14. So when I roll my dice, I have to get 14 or lower. Hers is a stellar 10. So I have to get 10 or lower. So let's see what we do. He rolled a 7, so he passed. And she rolled a 12, which she failed, because she had to get a 10 or lower. So he passed. Silently, you start working and find out that the gatehouse portcullis can be lifted. Failure. You putter around with the portcullis, but didn't get... Yeah, it says every hero. But didn't get any serious work done. Place 1 token on the noise card. So we made more noise. We're at 3. Uh-oh. Alright, so that's where we are. You step into the castle and climb around in its ruin. The strange architecture of this place catches your eye, but there is nobody around to ask if it has always looked like this, or is the result of powerful magic that was cast here. Again, you feel the eerie silence weighing you down like a heavy blanket, and thousands of spiteful eyes watching you. Private eyes. They're watching you. They see your every move. You know that those eyes belong to bewitched animals, but apart from a couple of small shadows here and there that hastily scurry away, you cannot make out any details. After some exploration, you finally stumble upon something worth your while. The armory. Here, you can prepare for the inevitable encounter with the monsters that call this castle their new home. Every hero makes a perception roll. Alright, perception roll. Perception is a whopping 10 for Angrax. I rolled a 5. What? He passed. And for you, my lady, Tajalva, you rolled an 8, and you had to beat a, what is this, perception? A 12, so you rolled an 8. Both successes. See why I like this game? Low rolls. You get some preparation done at the start of both of these. This is for both of them. You get some preparation done. At the start of the following combat, you may draw 1 additional card into your hand. As a reminder, you now draw an action card and place it face down in front of you. Boop. Boop. Done. Okay. After continuing your search for the castle for some uneventful hours, you find its former banquet hall. The room is completely devastated, and even the ceiling crashed down on it. It looks as if the last of the castle's defenders made their final stand against the overpowering foes in this room. In a corner, you find a book bound in leather with diary entries in a delicate female handwriting. I gotta be delicate. The paper has suffered greatly, making it difficult to decipher the words. Every hero makes a knowledge roll. So his oh no, not every hero. Yeah, every hero. Every hero makes a knowledge roll. Oh. Okay, so his knowledge is 10. 2. I rolled a 19, so that's a fail. And her knowledge is a 10. A 1. Critical success for Tajalva. Alright, so let's go with critical success, and then we'll talk about failure. The diary mentions a terrible howling as if thousands of ghosts and demons were unleashed onto the castle. Oh, and if I get a... No, what'd I do? When I do a critical success, I get to draw a card. Boom. Okay. So, the diary mentions a terrible howling as if thousands of ghosts and demons were unleashed onto the castle. You are certain Castle Vandergast was destroyed by the powers of evil. You may give a total of players rounded up, so 1, a fate token to the hero of your choice. I will give a fate token to Arbosh. Cool. All right, and then he failed. The writing is completely crabbed. Okay, that's a way to go with it. All right, so while you're still asking yourself what horrors may have ravaged this place, you hear a terrifying howling and a nerve-wracking scratching on the doors, heralding the appearance of those very horrors. Driven forward by an unspeakable power, a large number of animals of various shapes and sizes jump, crawl, and creep through the cracks and holes in the walls directly towards you. They are led by a werewolf, a terrible magical creature whose bites carry a ghastly curse. Fight time! Alright, so assemble all the remaining force of... Why did I take off my glasses to read? Hey Brian, how's it going? Stopping by to see how it's going. We're just about to jump into the main fight. It's happening right now. So assemble all remaining force and no return cards. Get the time scales, and we are going with normal. So we have 7 time on here. 2, 4, 6, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 time. Stack them up, stack them up, stack them up. Just so I don't knock them off the table, I'll put them like this, because I feel like I'm going to knock them off the table. Alright, so let's take a look at what happens as time goes by. You start with 7 time. 6, we draw an event card. 5, a new henchman comes in. 4, an event card. 3, the werewolf heals himself. All lost health. Wow. 2, deal 1 event damage. And 0, shuffle 1 curse of the werewolf card into the starting hero's draw pile. Oh, okay. So that's bad. Alright, what else are we doing? Let's see. We do the timescale card, the Werewolf of Vandergast, environment, collapse, banquet hall. So this is all curse of werewolf. That's a horrible thing to put over here. Werewolf of Vandergast, which has 4 health. Are you kidding me? Really? Huh. Something about this don't seem right. He's too weak. So Werewolf of Vandergast. Collapse banquet hall. Hero action silverware. Attack with silverware. And put them in the middle. Place the cards cursed of the werewolf and werewolf cursed as 2 open draw piles beside them. So werewolf cursed. Cursed werewolf. And something we don't need yet. Okay, so we've got our Werewolf of Vandergast. I heard a werewolf. Anyone bring a silver arrow? We sold those for money. I'm just kidding. So he has his health is the amount of players times 2, so there's 2, so 4, which is what's weirded me out. He has 2 turns. Werewolf of Vandergast ignores all damage and is immune to health loss from any source. Magic attacks causing 7 or more make him lose 1 health. So how do I hurt you? The starting hero suffers 1d6. How do I hurt you? The Werewolf of Vandergast ignores all damage and is immune to health loss from any source. Okay, so let's talk about the environment first. Every hero receives an adventure card, Fortress Debris, to place next to his hero. Okay, sorry, I gotta read this with my glasses. Every hero receives an adventure card, Fortress Debris, to place next to his hero card. Why his? I'm not there. Place a body control counter on the first endurance card of each hero. When this endurance card is readied, the hero must make a body control roll. If it fails, the card is immediately exhausted. Ooh, mechanics. So every hero receives an adventure card, Fortress Debris, and Fortress Debris actually gives us a +1 on our evade. For the magic attacks, it says that magic attacks causing 7 or more damage makes him lose just 1 health. So if I guess magic attacks could work on him, but I would have to hit him for 7 to even do 1 damage. So it's saying it's pointless. So we get 1 evade for Fortress Debris. And it's just kind of like, okay, we're going to try to get out of the way. So his goes to 6, hers goes to 8. Okay, then what happens? So when this endurance card is readied, the hero must make a body control roll. If it fails, it's immediately exhausted. So I lose 1. Okay, awesome. He takes 1 hit per 7 magic damage. He needs 20 magic damage. Well, I can't even do magic damage, so that's like that doesn't even apply to me. Every hero max once per turn. So once per turn, basically it says per hero, spend 2 endurance and make a stealth roll. If you succeed, make an attack roll. This roll does not count as an attack. If the roll is successful, the werewolf loses 1 health. This hero action ignores the Werewolf of Vandergast's ability to ignore losses. Okay, so this is the only way to hurt him. So basically, I have to hit him 2 rounds, successful hits on both to kill him. Because if we get to get down to 3 rounds left, he's going to heal back up to full, and then we got to do it all over again. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Then next, pick all event cards with the keywords General and Ruin. Okay. Cool. And I'll show you what that means in a second. Okay. Then we put these over here. And we shuffle these up. So when it says with General and Ruin, if you look up here in the top, you see it says Ruin, ship, Underground. The keyword Ruin that we care about, if you look here, General is the one we care about. So these events are things that work against us. They are not fun. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. Yes, Kate, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt bad. But we can do it. We can do it. Okay, so that's the event deck. Okay. A combat start. As combat starts, read the section Combat of the Adventure Rulebook, which tells you how to set up these decks. But let's go through it. So Henchman will be keyword Animal Underground and/or Animal Forest is used in combat. So let's see, Animal Underground and/or Animal Forest. Okay. So you look through here for these keywords. There's a lot of monsters in here. It's no humans, thank goodness. I'm saying thank goodness, but I'm scared when I start hitting like Animal Underground. Or Animal Forest. Animal Underground. I'm glad I'm not fighting any undead things. I hate fighting undead things. Animal Forest. Underground. Forest. And I hate those wolves. The wolves annoy the life out of me. Stupidly powerful. So these are not going to be used. These off to the side. But these are our henchmen. Yep, werewolves, tentacles, slugs, you know, things we don't want to fight. That noise means something really bad for us, but I just put it. I know that noise. I know that noise token's something bad. Feel it in my bones. Okay. We got our henchman. Okay, so that is our henchman. The threat value of the monsters equals, that's how I knew it, equals the number of heroes times 3, 6, plus the number of noise tokens. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So our threat value is 9. And what that means is we need to pull henchman cards until we get equal or right over at 9. But we have to meet the 9 number. And how we do that is we flip this, and we see this guy's threat is 5. Rabid dog. After placing the wolf, the rabid dog, rabid wolf, put the infected wound cards under it. The first hero who loses health from one of these has to shuffle that card into their draw. So 5. And, oh, come on! 3. 1 shy. 1! Alright. Infected wound. There's these 2 cards. Infected wounds are bad things that happens to us. You immediately lose 8 health. If you draw this card from the draw pile into your hand, remove it from the game, and lose 8 health. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. And Scuttling Crypt Bug. 20 health. With a 6. I hate so much. Yeah. You really do. So 5 and remember now it was 6, 7, 8, 9. 5. I was like, okay, so I just need another 5 and I'll be fine because it'll be 10. Nope. 3, 8. So I have to draw 1 more, which is something awful. Awesome. Okay. Our hero action, we can use an action to attack with silverware, which is an endurance, or 2 endurance to attack with silverware. Let's see. If we both get knocked out, we lose. Cool. Okay. Side. And let's deal with this. So, how do we start off playing? Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. 1, 2. And the extra one's already there from before, so he has the High King's Document. A player of your choice draws 3 cards, but it costs me 3 to do it as an instance. He has Stunning Blow. Choose 1 talent or advantage belonging to an opponent and discard. Nope, that's not what I care about. An opponent of your choice has 1 fewer actions this turn. And then yawn good old hack and slash for 4, which are 1d6 plus 4. Okay, so we're going to let him go first. So I'm not going to look over here yet. Usually when you play this game, you want to look over here. You want to work together and synergize and get everything smooth and going. But for the first round, I have not played Aventuria. Hey, I think you would like this game. Because you can actually deck build, so you can min-max if you like. And if you ever want to say, I want a deck build, you can flip this card over, and it'll tell you what cards you can add to the deck, and then you can just get, like, if you have all the expansions, you can build however you want. So I think you might like it. I'm good trying to influence Rob's chat for deck building. Alright, so let's see, what do we do? I need endurance. So I said this one's going to be an endurance, so 1. And I remember I can only put down 2 cards. So that's 1. I'm gonna throw down the King's Decree for 2. So that's my 2. Alright. So at the start of the round, remember what this thing said here. It says, nope, not that one. Yeah, was it this? Yes, it was this one. Every hero receives an adventure card, Fortress of Bree. So it says, when this endurance, place a body control counter on the first endurance card of each hero. When the endurance card is readied, the hero must make a body control roll. If he fails, it's exhausted. So starting it out, got to deal with this, and we'll put a body control token. I'll just put a skull on it. So we have to test. So I have to test body. Body control's 10, so I need to roll a 10 or lower. And I rolled a 10 straight up, so I'm good. Okay, that happens every single round. So I have my 2. So let's see. So we're gonna go into actions. The first action is going to be to spend 1 endurance to play this instance. Lose 1 health to gain 3 endurance until the end of the turn. So I'll go down from 30 to 29. And I will have 3 endurance. I'm going to use that. And let me exhaust that one, so I'll tilt it to the exhaust. I'm going to use that 3 to play this card. I do like that all tests are lower. Yep. I love lower rolls too. Add this card Warfare, which adds 3 to my attack. So now, his attack is 17 or lower. That's his first move. So we'll discard this card here. A second move is I'm going to spend 1 to attack. Who do I hate? Both of them have 2 action. So basically, my attack, when the enemy attacks me, is going to be 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks on me. That's going to hurt. I'm going to do this. I will do this next round because I don't have enough endurance. I needed to be able to play that to power myself up. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this guy, the mean wolf. So I'm gonna attack the mean wolf. I need to roll a 17 or lower. A crit success. When you crit success as a hero, you get to draw a card. And we got Iron Force crossbow. So we get that, and we hit him, which means we will do 5 damage to him, just straight up 5. So he'll take a 5 spot to the face. And that's all she wrote for me. Cool. Critical success, yeah, I just get that. Alright, cool. Then we'll go over to Tajalva. Got a lot of cards. So she's got a lovely Beastard Sword. So 1d6 plus 5. I love that card. Oh boy. The Warfare card. So her attack can go to 16 or higher. And if an opponent suffers from an attack, play this card to reduce their health by their blocking by 3. And I did 5 damage straight to this wolf. It doesn't have any shielding, and it doesn't evade. It just takes the damage. And here's her reward from last time. Play after your hero fails in a ranged attack. The attack roll counts as a success. Alright, so let's get her 2 down. Keep that. Wow, so I got 2 of these. So basically, I can boost her attack to be an 18 or lower hits. I'm gonna play this exhaustion one as one, and I gotta find a second one. I need to get a doom. And let's see. He will. I wonder if I could bend these rules. Oh no, it says do 1 damage. It's very particular. Okay. Keeping that. Keeping my only ranged weapon. I've got the trident, which is a d6 plus 2, or the bastard sword, which is a d6 plus 5. However, the difference is 3 and 2. Did you not tell him? Trap card. Canje, Rob's going to be upgrading Roland with the control option of shotgun. Oh, really? Chat voted. Okay. If an opponent's I'm going to make this one the other. So that's my 2. Alright. So I need to roll a body control of 14 or lower. 14. 14, so it's fine. That's right, I did a Alright, so she's going to try to attack him with the silverware. Let one person at least do it this turn. So she'll try to attack him with the silverware. It's a 13. It's a stealth roll, which is a 10 or less. So I need to do a 10 or less. I did a 13. I failed. Ugh, that's awful. That ends our turn. So now it's the enemy's turn, and we go in lovely, lovely order. So the big boss will attack first with his stupid face of rolling. He got a 3. That was one of the worst rolls. The starting hero, which this person has the starter token, suffers 1d6 plus 3 damage if she loses at least 1 health. If he or she loses at least 1 health due to this attack, suffer 1 Curse of the Werewolf card into your draw pile. So, I need to evade this, and my evasion is 6. So I need to roll a 6, or lower. I rolled an 18. Yay! So I'm gonna take 1d6, 3 plus 3. I take 6 damage. So I'm down to 23. Ugh. And I take a curse. Curse of the Werewolf card. It's shuffled into my card. It's shuffled into my draw pile. Awesome. So I got scratched, maybe. Brian, that is so true. Well, we will find out. Be patient. Yeah, Brian, that's so true. Here we go. Cool, so that's its first attack. Its second attack, oh yes, it gets to go again. You roll a 7. On a 7, the hero with the most damage suffers 1d6 plus 4, which is Travolja. She will try to evade on a 8 plus, or 8 less. I rolled a 19, because, you know, why not? So, I'm going to take 6 damage. So I'm at 24 health, like that. So that's the werewolf's turn. Now, the rabid wolf's turn, who gets 2 attacks. I rolled a 20, which is a crit fail. He does nothing, growl menacingly. So, this is interesting. On a crit fail, for henchmen, they're done. Their turn ends on a crit fail. So, he doesn't, even though he has 2 attacks, he rolled a 20. So, while it says nothing growls menacingly, when it's a crit fail, which is a 20, your turn's over. It ends. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Next werewolf. An 8. A random hero suffers 1d6 damage. So when it goes random, you grab these 2 tokens like this. Shake them up. Ooh, ooh. And Maracas. Alright, so I dropped them. The face-up one was Arbosh. So Arbosh takes just straight up 1d6. It's a 4, but he's going to try to evade it. He just needs to roll a 6 or lower. I rolled a 16. I said 6, not 16. So 4, he takes 4 damage. So he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 19 health. Oof. Okay, then it gets another turn. Roll a 12. Nope. A random hero. A 13 would have meant it would have done nothing. Oh, 13 would have been fantabulous. Travolja is going to get hit for 4 damage. So she's down to 20. Then here comes the scuttling bug. It has 1 turn. He rolled an 18. Aimless scuttling. No effect. And that ends their turn. Okay, so in their round, I went from 30 to 19 and 30 to 20. So we lose 1 time. And when it says it goes down to 6 time left, draw an event card. Despair! Your quest has failed. Your whole race is nothing more than a footnote in the history of gods and giants. In less than a few centuries, everything you created will turn to ash in the great apocalypse. By anonymous graffito on the wall on the wall of a temple of the Prius. You are overcome by a sudden feeling of despair. Every hero who fails at a willpower roll must discard 1 of their own endurance. Okay, so willpower for Arbosh is 12. I rolled a 16. I failed. So I discard, not go back into my hand. Discard into my discard 1 of my endurance. For lovely, lovely Travolja, her willpower is 10. She rolled a 2. Oh, okay, she keeps them both. And then we discard this event. That was just... Okay, our turn. Ready back. Ready back these. Draw 2 cards. Here we go. Oh, gosh. Alright, I gotta start stabbing this wolf. This is getting annoying. Alright, I got this card. Discard after an opponent's attack die to raise the die roll by 5. That's an endurance. And the throwing axis. An opponent loses 3 health just straight up. This does not count as an attack, but it's my ranged attack for the turn. Opponent of your choices. I'm going to use this one as the second. Okay. Start of the round. The first. I know I have this. Oh. No, I never missed. I never missed an attack. Okay. So, I know I have this reroll. I'm saving it for this. Well, yes, this. This exactly. So, I'm going to have to roll and make a body control roll. See if I can keep that card. I rolled a 13. I'm going to spend this to re-roll it. 10. Yes, I made it. So I get to keep the card. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 endurance to silver spoons that guy. Shiv him with the shank. Or shank him with the shiv. Aimless scuttling. This is the funniest list. Alright. Stealth roll. Ooh. Failed. Ouch. So let's see. It's only an attack roll I would fail on. So then I'm going to spend my last dime to attack this wolf one more time. Ooh, 14. I have to get a 17, so that 14 hits. A 6, a crit. Man, I should have picked the other wolf. I would have killed him. So, he will take 6 damage. So he is 4 damage left from death. And that will end my turn. Kavalja, her unexpected attack. Haha! Play this card after losing health from an opponent's attack to immediately make an attack against the opponent. You may ready a close combat weapon to do so. That's cool. And an axe of hacking. So I'm probably going to put trident down as 1. And other one. Oh, I got a test. Sorry, I forgot. I got a test. Body. I got a 9. You have to make a 14. She's good. Okay, so let's see. So 1 is that. The other one, play this card after rolling and reduce your health by 3 to raise the attack to 5. Alright, the bastard sword. So the throwing knives is probably going to come out. I don't think this is a round where I'm going to get a chance to really +5. So I'll put this one down as 2. So that's 2. Okay. Her first action is to play 1 to put down the throwing daggers. She's going to spend 2 actions to try to attack with silverware. Stealth roll. I rolled an 8. What did I need for stealth? A 10. I made it. I made it. This roll does count as an attack. If the roll is successful, the Werewolf of Vandergast suffers 1 damage. So he took 1 damage. So 1 down, 3 to go. So that was 1. Then I will spend Alright, so I will spend 1 to... I can attack these things openly next turn, but we'll just keep beating on this guy. So I need to beat a 10 or lower. I rolled an 11. So I missed the attack. I get a fate token because I missed. That ends her turn. That's all of that. So, werewolf turn. Gonna attack. Rolled a 14 on a 14. The werewolf heals himself for 1. Nope, that's a 12. That's a 10 to 12. Ooh, that's a 10 to 12. Scared myself. He rolled a 14. Nothing. He just growls. 13 to 20. Thank the maker. Okay, second attack. You rolled an 8. On an 8, the hero with the most health suffers 1d6 plus 4. She has 20, he has 19. It's her. Time for her to try to evade this bad boy, and she needs an 8. Nope, that's a 19, not an 8. A buh, not a buh, a bomb. So she'll take 9 damage. Oh. Can I make him re-roll with my fate? Let's see. Reading the makeshift rules here. 9 damage puts me down to, like, not much. What, 11 health? Ooh. Use fate. Draw 1 hero card, gain endurance. Reroll the attack from the hero. Yep. 9 damage. Okay. Take 11. I'm down to 11 health. That ends his turn. Horrible werewolf of jerk dude. Going to attack. Roll a 17. Nothing. Growls menacingly. Roll a 5. A random hero suffers 1d6 and I can't. Alright, I don't know who's who. This. Darn it! I wanted to be her. Okay, so she's gonna suffer 1d6 4. Wow, she suffers 10 damage. Actually, I'm gonna... oh, I need to go for evade. Evade. I rolled an 18. I'm gonna spend this to re-roll it. I rolled 6, I made it. So I take half. So I'm only gonna suffer 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was almost at 1 health, but I'm at 6 now. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, that was the 2 from you. And you did suffer damage, so this gets shuffled into your deck. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I need this werewolf. I need this mean wolf to roll a 19 or a 20. Please. 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 19 or 20. Oh. 7. A random hero suffers 1d6 damage. Could be the end of Travolta. So she needs to try to evade. She rolled an 11. He doesn't have a fate token to help her. She's going to take 1d6 damage. If this is a crit 6, she's out. She's down to 1 health. Wow. And it gets its second attack. A 20. On a 20, it's turn in, but it says if the henchman's health are 3 or less, remove this card from the game combat, otherwise do nothing. So its turn ends, but not before it hurt me. Then this thing's turn. Roll a 6. Aggressive scuttling. The starting hero, which I would have passed the hero start token. The starting hero suffers 1d6. What? Oh. Suffers 1d6 plus 2 per damage token, so it's just a straight 1d6. I think even evading it won't matter. She's going down. Yeah, she missed it. It's a 1, but she had 1 health left, so she goes down. So when she goes down, let's talk about this. We get a token on her. And when a hero falls, another hero can get them back up. But I think it costs something. Combat sequence preparation. Hero turns. If If this reduces the opponent's life points to 0 or below, then the villain is defeated. Hero. Opponent's turn. No, that's the end of combat. I haven't lost combat yet. Like the hero's henchmen, leaders may not normally raise their health above. Gotta give me something, champ. A hero's life cannot sink below 0. If a hero's life points are reduced to 0, they are knocked unconscious. All further opponent attacks ignore this hero. The starting token skips to the next hero, and they cannot intervene in combat in any way. The permanent cards and fate points remain in play, and their hand, draw pile, and discard pile remain unchanged. If a hero is knocked unconscious while acting as a starting hero, pass the starting token to the next hero to... Okay. Unconscious hero can be brought back into combat by raising their life points above 0. This requires an action that heals 5 or more life points at once, such as a healing potion or a reanimation roll. See below. A hero that was brought back into combat counts as unconscious for the remainder of the current round. They return to the game at the beginning of the next round and resume combat normally. So, reanimation. During your turn, you may try to reanimate an unconscious hero as follows. Exhaust the number of endurance and roll a d20 for the reanimation attempt. If the die result is equal to or below the endurance cost, the unconscious hero is brought back into combat with X life point. If the die is higher, the hero remains unconscious. The reanimation roll is not a skill or attribute roll. You just cannot use a fate. So you cannot use a fate point to reroll it. So basically, she's unconscious. This all stays this way, and I get an unconscious card. If I get one more of the, if this hero gets this as well, we lose the scenario. So what she'll do is he can say, I'm going to spend all 3 endurance to bring her back, which you may need 4 heroes to take this beast on. Probably true. And I probably will cycle in another hero. So he can say, I'm going to try to bring her back, spend 3. I need to roll this d20, and I need to get a 3 or lower. If I get that, then she rises back up with that amount of health, with 3 health. And she can't do anything. So basically she'll get up to get knocked down again. So it makes no sense. He'll go alone. Alright, so, and if it came to her turn, I would have used her ability, but what do you get? What are you gonna do? Alright, so that ends this creature's turn because it knocked her down. Time token comes off. A new henchman comes in, which is another scuttling crit bug. Okay. Then we reset. Endurance. Test. Body. I rolled a 5. I needed a 10. Good. Draw 2 cards. This would be so cool if I could get it. Look at this Warhammer. 1 endurance, attack roll, -2 off the attack roll, and I do 2d6 plus 3. But I'm not going to get to it in this round for sure. I'll put my second. Alright. What am I going to do? Alright, so I am going to... Man, she has some good cards too. That's such a shame. Let's do it anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to play the throwing hatchet. This guy. Got a 15. I need a 17, so I'm good. So I hit him. He takes 3 damage. He has 1 health left. So this does not count as an attack, so it's just a regular. Then I'm going to spend 2 to Silver Fork the werewolf. I got a 10 on stealth. I needed an 8, so I failed. That was awful. Then I'm going to spend 1 to get rid of that rabid beast. I rolled a 6, where I needed just 17. And a crit, so it's dead. I killed one thing. So it dies. Alright, what else can I do with my last one? Pretty much all. So again. That's it. Werewolf. 17 does nothing. An 11 regenerate, it heals. Rabid wolf. A 20 if the henchman's health are 3 or less. Remove this card as it runs away, otherwise it does nothing and it turns in since it's a crit fail. You, sir, rolled an 8. Aggressive scuttling. The starting hero suffers 1d6. So 3. I will try to evade. With a 6, I do evade. I barely made it. So I only take 1 damage. Rounded up. 1.52 damage. Sorry. It's damage rounded up. Then this creature will attack with an 18. Aimless scuttling. No damage. Okay. Alright, so lose the next time token. Draw an event card. Treacherous enemy. Ouchie time. A wounded enemy promises to brew you a healing potion if you keep him alive. In reality, however, he concocts an explosive mixture that he throws in your direction before swiftly running away. Each player must or take 5 damage. Perception 10. I rolled an 8. Oh my gosh! So I made it. I made it. Okay. So that ends that. Draw 2 cards. Ready this back. Roll. See if that thing is exhausted. I rolled a 2, so I'm good. Okay. He drew another throwing axe. And add +1 to flight. You trusting enemies? I don't know. Alright, so I'm not gonna so that's gonna definitely gonna throw something in the body. Try to kill one go if possible. If I can kill that wolf, that'll be fast. Okay. You know what? This ain't the time for that. So that's my 2. Okay. Alright. I got opportunity here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack. Because I want that reroll token. So I'm gonna attack the wolf. Which is a 5. So I hit him with a 5. Give me something good. 2. Oops, sorry. That's a 2. I'm going to exhaust his ability to make it a 7. Because his ability says, once during the game, raise the damage of an attack by 5. So I flip that over, and that's a free action to make it a 7. Then I'm going to that's it. He'll take 7 damage. 5, 7. He had the other card I wanted. So that was 1 attack. My next attack, I'm going to spend this to throw this hatchet to finish him off. And I failed. That took away. Then I'm going to spend 2 test against the silverware. I rolled a 9. What I need for stealth? An 8. If I failed that, spend this to reroll. A 4. There we go. That's put that damage back on. Alright. Then I'm going to spend these last 3. Put down my crossbow. Then I'll end my turn. Okay. Werewolf. 6. I'm going to suffer 1d6 plus 4 if I cannot evade on a 6 or higher. I rolled a 19. A 6. 1d6 plus 4. Sweet, a 10. I'm down to 7 health, y'all. Just like that. Cool. And he gets to go again. A crit success. Oh. The starting hero suffers 1d6 plus 3. So 5. And I failed the dodge, so I'm down to 2 health. And the curse of the werewolf is shuffled into my deck. Yeah, we're probably going to be restarting this one in about a couple seconds here. Okay. Mean wolf time. 19. Yes, this is true. If the henchman's health is 3 or less, and it is, he has 1 more hit to die. 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's 3 or less. He runs away. He's gone. Then, this guy's turn. A 10. 1d6. Take 1 damage. I'm down to 1 health. I can't dodge it, so it doesn't matter. It's just 1 damage. Then this guy. 16. No effect. He's aimlessly scuttling. I'm still alive. How is this possible? Alright, so I will get some time away. So we did... How much do we have left? We have 3 left, so... The Werewolf of Vandergast heals himself. All health loss, so he heals back to full. Cards. This back on their test body. For 13, that's a fail. This card is exhausted. Okay. I got a helmet to helmet. And the curse! No! The curse of the werewolf! Alright, so what does it say happens? Oh no! The curse of the werewolf strikes relentlessly and slowly turns you into a monster. Place this card next to your hero. The hero to your right loses health according to the number of cursed cards next to your hero. So, when you place your 3rd card after resolving the damage, your hero turns into a werewolf and all his or her curse of the werewolf cards are discarded. Place a card werewolf curse to the right of the row of villains. Your hero misses the... Oh my gosh! So basically, when I get 3 of these cards, I get a cursed werewolf that comes into the enemy area, and I no longer play as I'm a werewolf attacking my friend. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Did I say cool? Cool. Yeah. Okay, so 1 endurance card going down. That'll have to be it. So, I'm gonna play 3. Put down the shield. Let's try to see if I can live. I'm gonna play 2 to hit the werewolf with a spoon. Spoon! Yep, I did. So he takes 1 damage. So I've hit him 3 times. Yeah. Okay, then I'll spend 1 to attack with my sword on the Scuttle dude. I roll a 4, which hits. Crit damage, so he takes 6. And I'm gonna play. Actually, he blocks. I'm gonna spend this to use this ability to reduce his shielding from 3 to nothing. So he's gonna take the full because he has 3 shield on him. Here we go, werewolf. 4. No. Oh, 2 damage, which is 2 plus 3, 5. I blocked 3, but it doesn't matter. I go down. Really, Canje? And we lost. We lost. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna restart the fight. And I think I have the rest of the decks here with me, so I'll re-up. We will put back 3. Curse of the Werewolf card. Reset. We're going to reset and try it again. Alright, so I'll reshuffle that. Down. Let any cards. Best wound. Best wound. Okay. 3. Alright, let's see. Y'all want to get crazy with this? Y'all want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. So, these. Here's. That's the Wildenstein. Wildenstein. Let's see what else. Treasure tokens. It's not them. Oh, I know where they are. I'm gonna go get a new hero because we're going 3-handed this time, and we are gonna see how this shakes out. So I'm gonna reset them to 40. They died. We get to. All right. So let me read what happens when we lose. Okay, so let's read the after the defeat thing. After a defeat, beaten and bitten, you must retreat from the castle. Whoever cast his magical curse on this place, he and his henchmen prove to be too powerful for you. And you can only hope that a group of heroes stronger than you will be able to stop their evil plans before they come to fruition. Read the effect of your victory in the section, but we weren't victorious. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to go get a new hero, one that you haven't seen yet. And that new hero is going to join the centerpiece here. And then we're going to make the table work. Because we're doing 3 heroes this time. Playing with 3 heroes. I tried this once and I failed horribly. Just going to let you know. I can't use these dials anymore if I'm doing 3 heroes. I'll be right back. And we're gonna try this again. After these messages, we'll be right back. Hey, and we're back. We're gonna see if it fits, Kate. We're gonna make it fit. Alright, so we've got Hilbert of Owen, who will be joining the group as they go back to the village. Thematically, they go back to the village and they say, we need some help to fight this werewolf. So, Blessed One of Prenane. So he has a ranged attack that he does freely, and his special ability is Blessed. Pick one of your liturgical chants. Don't pay the endurance cost at the end of your turns for this chant for the remainder of the game. He has these really cool chant abilities. This is a new mechanic, and it's just for him because he comes with this game. But this is the druid. So we're going to shuffle up the druid card and do some fun druid stuff. We're going to try to make it fit. We got things pretty much set up, and we're going right into the battle. So we're going to try to make it fit. Here. We're gonna play this the best way we can. I'm pulling everybody down to as low as they can go. How low can you go? This guy's deck's gonna be below me, so I don't think you really care about his. Alright, got our henchman. Y'all probably need to pay attention to this because I might be like, oh, what was I supposed to do? Okay, so shuffle it up. I got good shuffle of this. Here. Ooh. All right, there we. Everyone gets a debris. You get a debris. You get one, and everything's set up. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, time. Put time back on. Three left. 4, 7 time. Normal play. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Shuffle these up, and then we'll do our draw 5, draw 2. Go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay, so you've got. That'll work. Shielding. 3 to an attack, which I'll probably turn it to. Ooh, look at this thing. Okay, look at this thing. This is his ultimate weapon. But look at the endurance call. 9. So for 1 endurance, my attack -4, and it's 2d6 plus 6. So it's gonna wreck anything. I'm gonna mulligan that because I don't want to give that up. And I'm probably gonna. Frenzy will be first one. I'm gonna mulligan unexpected attack as well. Yeah. I'll draw 2, reshuffle. So I got his reward, which was this one. So in an adventure, use on a hero's weapon. If the henchman loses health from an attack with this weapon, the result of his action die rolls are raised by 3 until the start of. And then this guy, which is Warhammer, which is the second ultimate weapon. I'm not going to be able to bring that one out, but that'll do. 4, 5 for our lovely, lovely druid. That's fun, but it is expensive. Friend Nefarious. Discard this card to change the result of a failed skill roll or attack roll to a 3. Druids, right? That's awesome. And he can use this to help any of his friends. So it's not just on his turn. Yeah, it says advantage. This can be used. That's a skill that he can use as a freebie. Not a freebie, but as an instance. So you see this thing that says lethargic chant? That's what his thing is. And so his chant could be, for 1 endurance, draw 1 card and heal 2 health. At the end of your turn, pay 1 endurance or discard this card. So it says for his special ability, don't pay the endurance cost at the end of your turns for the remainder of the game. So if I get a really good chant, I can just, I don't suffer that at the end. So that's 1. He's got this one, which is a free action. An opponent that just made an attack must reroll that damage. The lower result counts. And it costs nothing. It's just a free instance, basically. This is another chant, right? Spell attack. Basically it's a 1d6 plus 6. Because I'm attacking with a swarm of hornets, and I could ignore this. So I can use this guy. Seems like a pretty good one to use. And then this one's another chant. Select a hero. If his or her health drops to 0 or below, remove this card and set their health to 2d6. Not applicable if the hero's health have already dropped to 0 by the time this card's played. At the end of your turn, pay 1 or discard. This is a one-time burn because you lose this card afterward. So this Hornet seems pretty apt for his magic attacks because that's his jam. Make a failed skill roll or attack roll of 3. That could help with the werewolf. An opponent that just made an attack must re-roll the damage. That's a freebie for a help. He can keep healing. Draw 1 card and heal 2. At the end of your turn, pay 1 or discard. So he's got auto heals. He's got auto heals that I can do. That's probably one I'm going to keep. This one I think I'm going to turn into an endurance. So he's good where he is. That was a good card draw. That was a very good card draw. Bees! They're followed by Oprah. Bees! Alright, see what we get there. Let's give her a good shuffle. Travolta, I need you to live. I need you to live, lady, live. Alright. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, what are we dealing? Our awesome Warhammer that I wish I can get. This lovely ability here that says discard 1 fate to reduce the damage of an opponent to you by 4. Cool. Armor. Charge into the fray. Play this card after rolling an attack. Damage. Reduce your health by 3 to raise my attack by 5. This is a healer. Choose a hero, and it's an ongoing. Choose a hero with 20 or less health. The hero heals 20. The hero heals 2 damage at the start of each of his or her turns. If the hero has more than 20, discard this card. That's cool. We're gonna hang on to that one. We're gonna reshuffle that. Hang on to that guy. Reshuffle that. Hang on to that guy. So mulligan those 2 for those 2. And we get to a trident, which is the one that you've seen before of 1d6 plus 2, and to raise our attack by 2. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, so we got that. We got all that stuff set up. I need water. And now we're going to go into fight phase. Oh, nope. We gotta do enemies. We gotta draw enemies. So that it is threat level. We're gonna keep the 3 that was there before, because I'm not gonna get rid of it, since we're coming back to the same fight, just adding somebody. So heroes, so it's 3 times 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 now. First up, giant crawling protein. Ooh, protein. That's just nasty. All right, so go away, 2020. So that's 4. That's 10. That's good. And the wolf. So we've hit our number. So we got 13, and we just needed 12. Okay. Draw 2 cards each. I'm not going to get the extra card draw. Doesn't matter because we lost. Okay. He's got daggers and unexpected attack. And I said I was going to use some stuff for fodder. I need to keep that. Definitely. We're not going to get this Warhammer. I'm not going to lie to myself. Frenzy's going down as 1. Don't use the Warhammer. The Warhammer will go down as 2. So, Frenzy gets that on it. We'll have to make a body check. These will be hero dice. These will be enemy dice. So he'll need to do a body check. 8. He needed a 10. He's good. So, and remember, when you play this with a group, don't say, okay, well, you go do your 2, I'll do my 2, I'll do my 2. The endurance phase is supposed to happen all at the same time. So let's try to see if I can keep up with this. He's got a cloak that gives him 1 extra blockage, and he's got another chance. Select an opponent. Your attacks against him deal an additional 1 damage. So that's a good one for me to throw down here because I'm not. And then the second one is this. I'll be that. I want to get the murder hornet. Like that's the one thing I want. All right, so body. Nope, you failed. So this card is start of your turn. Then you have more armor, and suddenly gone. And it says if an opponent suffers damage for an attack, play this card to reduce their shielding by 3. Alright, so not losing that. I could stand to be without the trident. If your attack roll fails, I get 2 fate instead of 1. So the healing is going to be nice because that hurt last time. Reducing damage. Reduce your health by 3 to raise the damage by 5. Yeah. So we'll spend that one. I'll put down this armor one as well. So that's her 2. Plug on her is fine. She has to roll body check. Roll the 7. She had to get a 17. She is fine. Cool. Okay. First player token is going to go to Arbosh. They have 40 health, so I'm going to be putting health on them, so I'm not cluttering the area with counters. Okay, so Arbosh goes first. Arbosh. Let's see. The hero's weapon. Spend a 2 to boost your attack. Stab this guy. Just try to stab him with a spoon. So let's why not an axe? Why spoon, cousin? Why not an axe? Why? This is dull, you quick little head. So this is an 8. I failed that. That was 2. That ends his turn. I only have 1. I'm going to spend that 1 to put down the strengthening, and I'm going to spend my ability of blessed, so I don't have to deal with that again. And that will end his turn, and I'll heal every round back up to full if I need. Then your turn, Travolja. You will. You gotta do it in the first round, so because that's what you gotta do. Roll stealth. I rolled a 9. I needed a 10. Yes! So I do 1 damage to the werewolf. And that ends my turn. Okay. Wolfie's turn. That's the werewolf. Roll a 15. Does nothing, growls. Rolls a 13, does nothing, growls. Ooh, that was too close. And he rolled a 5. The hero with the most health suffers 1d6. So it's all 3 of them. So instead of shaking them up and rolling, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So he suffers. He will suffer 1d6 plus 4. So he's going to try to evade it. Crit failed on that evade. Crit failed. Oof. Let's see. On a crit fail. Oh, that's on an evade. I'm okay. Only on an attack when that happens. So I'm going to take 8 damage. 5, 7, 8. I'll take 8 damage. That was the 3 turns from this guy, so miss, miss, hit. 1 go. Rolled a 9. What do you do? Aggressive crawling. Starting hero suffers 1d6 damage. Let's see. Try to evade. I rolled a 7. I needed a 6. That's how good life is. And you take 3 damage. 3. Okay. Next creature. A crit fail of a 20. If the henchman's health is 4 or less, run away, otherwise do nothing. And then the 2 go stupid werewolf. A mean wolf. 19. Nothing. 17. Nothing. Oh, goodness. Okay. First player token passes. Time goes away. We draw an event card. I think I shuffled this, but let me shuffle it again. It does. It does so for me too, Brian. Dust cloud. Ruin. The place hasn't been cleaned in ages, and you're faced with the consequences of that now. Breath of wind blows up a thick layer of dust and wraps you in an impenetrable cloud that chokes your lungs. Each hero who fails a perception roll must, at the start of their turn, after reading their endurance cards, immediately exhaust half of them, rounded down. Oh my gosh. So basically, one person can lose an entire round, right? Cool. So we did that. We passed the first player token. We draw 2 cards. We ready. And then we got to do 2 rolls, body and perception. Somebody could just completely lose a turn, right? Everybody could lose it. Well, not have 2, right? Arbosh. Body. 17. Exhausted. Then, this thing. Perception. A 10. I need a 10, I'm okay. Hilbert. Body. Crit fail. Exhausted. Then, perception. An 18. Exhausted. Body. A 9. Made it. Crit fail. Exhausted. I'm rolling to nat 20s like I've never rolled nat 20s before. And the dust cloud goes away. Okay. So, awesome. Awesome. We're gonna put that one down. Ruins all my plans. Then we're gonna put that one. What are you gonna do? You get an advantage, 0 advantage. I put this down. It's called Temple Donation. Take 1 fate from a hero of your choice or from the middle of the table for 2. I can't deal with that right now, so 1's going there. The other one's net. And basically it says discard this card to reduce one opponent number of attacks by 2 during the next round. If I had it, I could have stopped the werewolf from attacking and then just dealt with these wolves, but you know what? That's a life. I'm just gonna use it on him here. Oh shoot, I could have used his free attack. See, this is why 3 players hard. Okay, Sea Breeze. Discard 1 card from your hand to gain +2 until the end of the next turn. I'm probably going to need that. An unexpected attack. Play this after losing health from an opponent attack. Basically, immediately attack again. I want that 0 to discard a card to get 2 so I can put down some stuff. Yeah, this is going to help me. Let's need to put down 2. Let me get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. This one down. Oof. Put both my instances down, so that's I've got 3 to deal with. Okay. Everybody's done their stuff. Time for first player to act. I'm going to spend gotta hit this guy. Gotta hit this guy. So you're gonna be the one to hit this guy. So I'm gonna spend the 2. Test stealth. Those cock die. 11. I needed an 8, so I failed. 3. Okay. That ends my turn. I could pull out the murder hornets, but they mean nothing. Alright, then Travolge's turn. I'm going to spend this instance of 0 to get rid of 1 card. This one, discard it. Discard it. Discard it. To gain 2 endurance. So I'm at 5 right now. Okay, I'm at 5 endurance. I'm going to spend 3 of them to put down the trident. And then I'm going to spend the last 2. So that's the 3 to put down the trident. And then the last 2 from this card that I'm going to discard to try to stealth this dude. I rolled a 2. Yes. So you take another damage. Cool. So he's got... Oh, he's got 6 health this time, not 4. So 4 health to go. And that'll end my turn. Then it goes to Arbosh. Arbosh. I'm going to spend 1 to put down the daggers, the throwing daggers, and then 2 try to stealth this guy to hit him again. I rolled a 17. Cool. I'm rolling high. Why? Okay, so that's the end of my turn. Here we go. 12. The werewolf heals himself 1 damage. A crit 20, which ends your turn. Do nothing. Failed. A 4 from this guy. A random hero suffers 1d6 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, so it'll be Arbosh. Will suffer 4. 1d6 plus 2. So he's going to try to dodge. Nope. Rolling high. 3 plus 2, 5. Takes 5 damage. Then this creature, an 8. The starting hero suffers 1d6, so 1 damage. He's going to try to... he can't evade it. He can't evade it. He's going to take... He can't take nothing. Because it's half. Half of 1 is 0.5 rounded up. Alright, so then this creature gets 2 turns. Wow, that was the number I wanted, but no, it came to a 3. A random hero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. So this one suffers 1d6 damage. Try to evade. My good sir. A 3. I evaded. So half of 2 plus... Nope, just half of 2. So 1. Take 1 damage, so you take 10 so far. Okay. Then a second go. A 10. Same thing. 6, so it's Travolja. Try to evade. She rolls a 15. We'll take 6 damage. Straight up. Okay. That ends their turn. So, pass first player token. Remove time. Draw a new monster, which is a swarm of bats. They have a lot of health. Basically, they get 3 turns. I have to kill them. I have to kill them. Okay. Then we refresh and test. That event didn't come at a time. But if I can, I think I should be able to get bees out now. So the bees are probably going to attack that swarm of bats. Okay. Alright, then we do our draw 2 cards. Has anybody ever played 3-handed in a game before? 1, 2. Alright. Then we check. Body blow. Made it. Made it, barely. Made it. All of them made it. Okay, cool. It's like, oh, the joys of country living. Just had to go chase off coyotes. Don't want them getting up for cats. Whoa. Brian, whoa, that's serious. Axe toss and opponents suffer damage from an attack. I can lower their defense. Yeah, that lower defense is going on there. You get a slingshot, which is a ranged attack, 1d6+2, and also another chant. Suffer 1 damage less from an attack. Yeah, you're going up. And I1 is out. Slingshot. That's my 2. And then her 2 are add 2 to your flight for 3 cost. That's going down as 1. And then this is my other one, the exhaustion. That's my 2. Okay. 2 stuff. So she goes first. She's going to spend 2 to up her attack to 15 or less. She's going to spend 2 to try to get this werewolf. Stealth roll. 16, that's a fail. That's awful. And then she is going to... Oh, this is already down. She's then going to attack the bats on a 15 or lower. 15. I just rolled a 15. That's awesome. So they don't have any evade or shield, so they'll take 5, 6, 7 damage. So I kill one of them. They're down to 2 turns. Okay, that's wait. She has 2 left. She's gonna not yet. That has to stay in her hand. She has 2 left. What can we do? Oh, man, I don't think there's anything I could pick my nose now. Because I've done my 1 main attack. I need a ranged attack. Sure. That's all she's got. She's done. Angvar, son of Angrax, is going to spend 2 to try to stealth the guy. Just gotta keep at it. Keep at it. Nope, fail. I'm gonna spend 1 to throw a hatchet, which is a 7. I needed a 10. That hits. 3 damage straight up. Kills another one. That doesn't count as an action. And then he is going to attack. He needs a 14. He got a 10. I rolled a 5 on the last bat. Killed it. 3 turns my butt. Alright, so that kills that bat. I did the 2. I did that. I need to spend an endurance for that. Then I got 1 endurance left. It said that doesn't count as an action, so I'm going to use the last endurance to throw my dagger. And I need to make a ranged attack. It's going to be against this wolf. 12. I needed a 10. By gum. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend this card. I'm gonna retcon a little because I forgot about this. I'm gonna spend this card to spend 2. Discard this card to change the result of a failed skill roll or attack roll to a 3. Oh, actually, I can't. It's an action. Can't. I'll be doing that for that though. So he's gonna get hit again. Not an instant. That's all he's got. Okay. Your turn. You're putting down the murder hornets. Murder hornets are coming out. Let's start clearing some of this board up. You're gonna spend 1 action to hit this wolf with a spell attack. Wow. Wow. Missed by 1 point, but I get a fate token. That was a magic attack. I'm going to do this other one to heal for 2. Heal for 2, and I draw a handful of sand. All action die rolls of a henchman of your choice suffers a +3 modifier during the next turn. I don't have any endurance to spend towards it. And that ends my turn. So, enemy time. Werewolfy. 17. Nothing. 9. The hero with the most damage suffers 1d6 + 4 between these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Angvar, try to evade. Oop. He suffers 3 + 4, 7 damage. Taking 15 damage. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 15 damage. Rolls again. Another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So her turn. Try to evade. Nope. She's going to suffer 1d6 plus. So she suffers 7 damage. Werewolf wrecking me. Wow. We are taking some punishment. Okay. This creature's turn. An 11. He gets a doom token on it, so its damage is going to start increasing. This thing. An 18 does nothing. Werewolf. 18, nothing. 15, nothing. Okay. Alright. Time goes off. Class the first player token. Time goes off. Event card comes out. How do you get coyotes? Oh, gotcha. Alright, so brittle wooden planks. A broad wooden plank breaks like a brittle tree trunk when you step onto it. This activates a mechanism which fires 3 arrows from crossbows hidden behind the opposite wall. So there are 3 attacks. So basically make 3 attacks. A random hero becomes the target of all 3 attacks. Each attack does 1d6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Angvar is going to get busted in the face. He's going to try to evade all 3 attacks. So 3 attacks against a random hero becomes the target of all 3 attacks. So basically 3d6. So he's going to try to evade all 3. Crit fail on 1. 18 on 2. 10 on 3. He failed all 3. So he's taking 5, 7, 8 damage. Woo! 8. He has suffered 23 damage because of this thing. Alright. Events are terrible. They're terrible things. The mortar hornets are out now, at least. We can try to mitigate something. Alright, so body, you fail by 1. Not waste. You fail. You pass. Okay, draw 2 cards. First 2 up. Unexpected attack. And the old clubber. I wish I could play this round, but I can't. So that's gonna go down. And we'll put unexpected attack down to 2. You have the charm. Discard this to prevent the effects of any chance spell or attack as played, and more armor. Both of those are going to. You have add 3 to your hero's attack and an axe. I don't need an axe. I need a ranged weapon. So your axe will go here, and that's all that's going. Okay. Who had first? Arbosh goes first. So Arbosh is going to spend 2, make his attack a little bit more pumped. So now it's 16 plus. He is going to okay. He's going to attack the wolf with a straight up punch. 16, which is perfectly what I needed. So I hit him. I'm going to spend 2 on that. Use this half poison that basically says he's going to lose health because he can't dodge it and he has no shielding. But when it takes damage, the result of the action die rolls that he makes until the start of his next turn is going to be +3. And he's going to take 6 damage. That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to do the 2 to werewolf hurt. Come on! That's it. That's all I got. Alright. You've got a fate token. Murder Hornets. Do your Murder Hornety thing. And attack. That worked. I needed 11. Oh, I needed an 11. And it worked. This thing is an 11. It's a spell attack, and I rolled an 11. So it hit, and I'm doing 1d6 plus 6 damage on this guy. Awesome. 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 What can I use Fate on? I want to reroll that track. Reroll attack for a hero. So it's just attack or skill check, not damage. So it takes +6, so 7 damage. Wow, that was wasted. 7. It's dead, actually. That was enough. It's dead. We killed it. And this goes back in there because it was used. So that was his first move. His second move is to spend 1 to heal 2, gain a card. This is where he shines. His next one is to spend 2. Do the stealth roll on this guy. I rolled an 8. I needed an 8. It worked. He got hit. Then his next 2 is to put down the sling. And then his final 1 is to use the sling on the crawling protein. For a roll of 7. I needed a 10. I hit. It takes 6 plus 2, 8. 7, 8. That's a good roll. Good play, dude. Good play. Good play. Good play. Good. Oh. Okay. Keeping this up here just so. Her turn. He suffered. He's down to, like, not. He's not looking too good. 10, 20. She's gonna spend 3 to boost her attack. So now it's where it was 15 is now 18. So an 18 plus hits. Okay. Then she's gonna spend 2 to try to stealth this dude. Crit success. What? I get a card. Take 8 damage. That's awesome. Then I'm going to spend 1 to attack this guy. 18 or less. 10. Hit. Roll. I rolled a 1 plus 2, so 3 damage. So you've got 10, 11 damage. Okay. She has 1 left. I did it by 4, 15. I don't have a fate, but I will. But I will. I will. Okay. That will end her turn. Their turn. 11. Heal 1. Next one. 12, nothing. Heal 1. Hitting 16, nothing. You 13, nothing. You 10. The starting hero will get 1d6 plus 2. So we'll say he'll try to dodge. He does not. He'll take 6 damage. Okay, time to start healing you. He's looking rough. He's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 damage on him. Oof. Okay, and that's the end of their turn. Because we killed that stupid wolf. Okay, so we take them, talk. How much are left? 3. So we did event. So the werewolf heals all damage on him. And that's it. That's it for that. We might lose this. Because I can't roll well. Oh no. Please. Test. 17, you fail. Exhaust. 14, you fail. Exhaust. 11, you pass. You're okay. Her body's 14. Draw 2. Pass first play. Okay. So you're up first. You got add 3 to your mage ability and animal shape. This is another chant. So do an attack plus 2, 2d2 plus. Gosh, I want this. At the end of your turn, pay 1 endurance to discard this card. 2d6 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it leaves me with 2 left over. Yeah. Okay. We got murder hornets. We got range. We got murder hornets. We got range, and this is my regular attack. That is strong. Look at this thing. This thing is strong. I just have to pay. I just have to have 1 endurance to do it. I'm gonna hang on to that gap. I'm gonna hang on. I'm probably gonna need that one. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna spend 2 to stealth, which is an 11. I needed an 8. I'm gonna spend 2 more to discard this card. Change that number to a success. I will then spend 1 to murder hornet. Fail. Spend this. Crit success. Pass. Get a card. I'm going to do 9 damage to you. That's 10. 9 plus 1, 10. And 10, that's 20. You're dead. Okay, that's murder hornet. Then I'm going to spend 1 to heal 2. Draw a card. So I got. Okay. That card. So I did range. No, I didn't. I didn't range yet. So I'm going to do a range attack. Like, is a 17. I missed. Did I do my... Yeah. Okay. That ends your turn. Then it goes to your turn. You got reroll the failed test. Put that down as energy. And we're going to put... Yeah, that's all we'll do. So I'm going to spend 2 to put down the bristleweed to heal him on him. So with 20 or less, which he does, the hero heals 2 at the start of their turn. Cool. So he's going to get 2 heals each time. Then I'm going to spend 2. That was 2 to go down. 2 more to stealth check. It's a 10. What did I need? I need a 10. So he takes another damage. Okay. Then I will attack with the spear. Yeah, I hit. I hit. If it's an 18 or less, I hit. So it has 3 shield though. So let's see how much I do. 2 plus 2, 4. It only takes 1 damage. I'm going to then throughout this instant to just do straight. If I pass this test, which is a 9, I needed a 10. I do. I just do 3 straight damage. Can't block it. 3. Goes in the discard. Cool. Then. I have 2 left. Spent this. Then I spent the throwing axe. Did well. Did very well. He did very well. This turn, he's going to heal 2 because of her ability. Then he has his Axe of Beheading. And discard after an opponent's... let's see. Discard after an opponent's attack die roll to raise the die result by 5. I'll put that down in the second. Because unexpected attack, I gotta get that ready for what happens next. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll spend the 5 to put down the axe. And then I'm gonna spend the 2 to try to hit. Nope. Fail. Oh boy. Okay. His turn. 8. The hero with the most damage suffers 1d6 He rolled a 2, so he's going to dodge it. That's a 1 plus 4, 5. Rounded down 2.5, rounded up 3. Take 3 damage. Uh-oh. He's at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Got 10 health left. Next attack. 14. Nothing. Final attack. 18. Nothing. You. 10. What do you do? The starting hero, this guy, suffers 1d6. He's going to try to dodge. Rolled an 11. Missed. So 1d6. Takes 2 damage. Cool. Cool. Before we do that, move a time marker. Draw an event. Canje, it has officially turned bad for... Oh no, really? Oh, I'm missing it. Suddenly a 7-foot deep trapdoor opens up. How many masks did they uncover? A 7-foot deep trapdoor opens up below you, its bottom covered with spear tips. Your random hero must make a body control roll. If it fails, the hero suffers 2d6 and may only ready half of their exhausted numbers. Okay, so that's a make. That's a make. For 1, 2, 3, 4 would have been you. So that's a make. Made it. Okay. Now, pass first player token. Fresh. Fresh. Alright. Door rolls. Yep, made it. Didn't make it. Busted. 7, made it. Whew. Okay. Alright. 2 cards. 2 cards. Got a battle axe. That, but the axe I got's fine. Yeah, that's all I'm doing for him. Get 2 cards. You have add the spell and take a card from your discard pile to your hand. Ooh. I want both of those. That. Ooh. This one. Two. This one down. Okay. Get 1, 2. Get stunning blow. An opponent of your choice has 1 less action this turn. And shielding. Oh. We're not about shielding in this life. So 1. Actually. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. So I'll spend 3. Put down the shield. I'll spend 2 to shut off one of his actions. And I'll spend 2, try to get him up. This is stealth. Yeah, I missed. So then my last action is I'm going to hit that guy. I missed. I needed an 18 or less. But I get a fate token, which is what I wanted in the first place. So that ends my turn. Okay, next up is him. He's going to heal 2. He is then going to lose. He's going to spend 2 to try to stealth it. 13 fails. He's then going to spend 1 to attack that guy. Hits, because he needs a 16. He rolled a 9. Damage. 1. Stupidness plus 5. 6 minus 3. Just straight 3 damage. So. Oh, yeah. Wow, that was wasted. And then I'll try to true damage it. A crit. Hard. Nice. Hit it for 6. Oh, no, this is true damage. I just would have done 3 damage. So... have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, but I need the 3 for the return attack. If I lose 1 health, I will get 3 more, so I can put it down. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this, spend 1. So it was the 2 to try to stealth, 1 to hit, 1 for the free act, then 1. Try to do my math right. Then 1, take 1 damage, get 3, then 2, 3, 4, 5 to put down this, basically. So I can kind of protect myself now. That'll be his turn. Then it's your turn now. Alright, you a murder hornet. Not you. I can make it a little bit better. 4, 5. I spend 5 endurance to make my magic attack now a 16 plus. And then I will spend 1 to murder hornet. 7, which is a hit on that guy. 4 plus 6, 10. Block 3, you're still going to take 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay. I will then play 2 to try to sneak. Be sneaky. Failed. And that's that. This guy's turn. 20. Crit fail. Your turn's over, werewolf, and you do nothing. Your turn. A 4. You doing a 4. A random hero suffers 1d6 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Angvar, 1d6 plus 3. It's a 3. He's going to try to evade it. He got. No, he didn't. He needed a 6. He rolled an 8. So it's a 3 plus 3, which is 6. He's going to turn this card to block 4 of them. So he takes 2 damage. So he's at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31 damage. That ends his turn. Alright. 1, nothing bad happens here, but bad stuff happens afterwards. Pass the first player token. Okay. If I could just beat on this werewolf, I can kill him. Oh, Night Rory, thanks for joining. They have Night Gaunt, Wizard of the Order, Wolfman, and Maskman all in play. Already using dynamite to injure, not kill 2 of them. Oh, oh no! Alright, so fail. Pass. 10? Pass. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, 2 cards. He got the carousing. This card comes into play exhausted. If I exhaust it, I gain +1 in endurance until the end of the turn. This card's a draw new card. And the other one is gangrene. Pick an opponent that lost at least 5 health from an attack. That opponent loses 1 at the beginning of every turn. I wonder how this plays. This is, oh, it's not a magic attack, though. Alright, this has to go down as endurance. Can't hurt the werewolf. I'm about to kill that. And put that. That'll go. Re-up. He's got carousing, which I'm probably going to spend 1 to put down immediately. So I'll spend 1, put it down, clear his hand. Get 2. You got add 3 to range, and play this card after a hero loses damage due to an opponent's attack. The opponent may not make any more attacks in the current turn. That would put my range about a 15. Okay. That's 1. 2. Okay, you get 2. You have helmet for some armor, and play after a hero fails in. Any hero fails a range roll, the attack roll counts as success. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna keep these. Okay, he goes first. Fine. He has no cards in hand, so he's going to play his 1 to put that down. He'll play his 2, off roll against the wolf. Crit fail. I would have discarded a card, but I don't have any cards to discard, so. That's bad. Okay. All he can do now is attack. All he can do. 14. I need a 16 or lower. I hit. I rolled a 4 plus 5, which is a 9. Block 3. Take 6, which is enough to kill you. So it died. All that's left is the werewolf. All's left. That's it. I can't do anything because it says I can only every hero max once per turn. Ends my turn. Your turn. I will spend 3, 4, 5 just to get it out. Put down my shape-changing form, and I can do 3 attacks this turn. I'll spend 2 to boost my range. So my range is now 12. And then I'm just going to spend 2 to try to. Now it's just, this is all it is now. Crit! Draw a card. Raise my attack. Raise my attack of a hero. But I hit him for 1. So he got 3 health left. That's all I can. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm saving 1 for saving both of these for when he attacks next. Your turn. Let's get some health down, please. So 2 to get some shielding up, and then discard 1 fate to reduce the health of an opponent of your choice by 4. The werewolf magic. Let's see. Is immune from any source. Okay, so I can't do it. I was gonna cheap shot him. So we'll spend 2 more to stealth roll. An 18. I'm going to spend a fate. Reroll that die. You saw the 4 and then it fell to. Fail. His turn. A 13. Regen, he'll heal 1. Second attack. 5. The hero with the most damage suffers fate. Hold on for a second. Good sir. We're going to play those 2, but let's see what you do. First, I'm going to try to dodge. I dodge, so I'm going to take half damage. It's a 6. I'm going to play this freebie to make you re-roll. 5. I'm going to spend this to make it 1 damage. And I'm going to spend 2 here to basically say you can't take any more turns. I don't care about what you do with your life. So your turn is over. Okay. Cool. You'll take 1 damage. Okay. Oh, you were supposed to heal 2. And you forgot. Okay. So that ends the round. Last timer. The last timer says, shuffle the Curse of Werewolf card into the starting hero's draw draw. Starting hero is this guy. So the Curse of the Werewolf card is getting shuffled into his deck. He doesn't have a lot of cards left. Okay. Cool. Reset. I just have to get 6. That's all I have to do. And I win. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to do. Okay, so reset, roll. Exhausted. Made it for 19. Exhausted. Okay, 2 cards. 1, 2. Shielding, yes. And lose 1 health to gain +3. Yes. Here, you are the first player. You get Werewolf. Let's see. The hero to your right loses health according to the number of cursed cards next to you. So 1d6. So this goes in my play area. I lose 2. I'm going to exhaust that to block them both. Cool. Heal 2 for 1 hero, which is what I've been holding out for to start healing people. So treat wounds. It basically says, as above, an unconscious hero cannot be brought back into play by this card's effect. Okay, and then you get grief lady. There. You get 2. More protection and a net. Not Funicello. Alright, so I'll put 1 down here. I use that to defend myself from that werewolf card. Okay, you go first. You good, sir. I'm going to play this free because it's a 0 cost. It says basically heal 2 health for 1 hero. So I'll do that. I'm going to spend 1 action to heal 2 for you. Then I'm going to spend 2. Test. Yes, I made it. So another damage on you. Then I'm going to spend 2. Boost damage from 9 to what? To more. Okay. This'll wait. That's all you get. Your turn. Get a werewolf card. I won this. I just need to get the thing, and that's what's annoying me. So I'll spend 2. I failed it. Okay. I'm gonna spend. That was 2. I'm gonna spend 2 more to put down some more shielding. That's all I can do. You're gonna heal 2. Gonna spend 3, put down some protection. I'm going to test. Fail. 12. The only way I'm going to lose this. The only way. His turn. A 20. Crit fail. His turn ends. End of the round. First player token passes. The curse goes in their deck. Stupid. This is the part that I hate. Alright. Let's see, drop 2. Let's see if it's the curse. No, it's not. Good. Put these back over. These back over. These back over. Okay. You have first player token. You got Charge into the Fray and the Hammer of Death. I'm going to spend. Oh, and I need to roll. This one. Fail. pass, fail. So it works. Alright, so I'm going to spend 2, 4, 6 to switch this to that. Discard this card. And then the last 2 I'm going to use to test. 15, fail. I need an 8. Sorry, for her a 10. Cool. That ends your turn. Your turn, you're going to heal 2. Draw 2. A player of your choice draws 3 cards. Choose 1 talent or advantage. An opponent of your choice has 1 fewer actions. I'm going to put this down, that down. And I will spend 2, make him have 1 less action. And then I'm going to spend another 2 to test. I made it. 4. I will. That's all I can do. It's moot at this point, but we're gonna go through the motions. You draw 2. Another murder hornet, which will go down here. Improve the dice results of a failed skill by X amount of how much I spend on this card. Cool. So I'm gonna test. Rolled an 18. I'm gonna spend. It says +3, so 1, 2, 3. I need to get to an 8. So I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to spend 7 endurance. Play this card that says improve the dice roll of a failed skill roll or attack roll of a hero of your choice by X, where X is how much you do +3. So that's 10, putting it at 8. You take another hit. Put this in the discard pile. I will spend 2 more to play. Take a card from your discard pile and put it back in your hand, which is going to be this card. And we're going to kill this guy next turn. Done. We won. But let's play it through. He only gets 2 attacks this turn because of an ability I used. So first he rolled a 9. The hero with the most damage suffers 1d6. He's going to try to dodge it. An 8. Nope. A 4 plus 4, 8. He's going to block 7 of that with these 2 for 3 and 4 and just take 1 damage. Then your second roll, 10. You heal 1 damage. Son of a. Okay, so that ends that. First player token passes. Where Curse of the Werewolf comes out. Shuffled in the deck. This is murdering me. Alright, so reset everything. Okay, let's test. 1. Pass. 2. Fail. 3. Pass. So 9, 17, 6. You get this. This turns back, but it doesn't matter. This turns back. I just need to hit him 1 time for one of these 2 people. Draw 2 cards. Not the werewolf. So I'm going to spend 2 to roll. 13. Fail. I'm going to spend the other 6 to put down health. Yeah, that's right. Then I will spend 3 to put down Resolute on him. It says if he drops to 0, Resolute says if he drops to 0, he resets the 1 health, so he doesn't go down. And then I will. Nope. That's where I am. I got armor. I'm good, but I'll heal 2. I keep forgetting that. Your turn. Test. Draw 2. tangling vines, an opponent of your choice, and a hook for a hand. I'll throw that down. Test. 19. Play this card. Remember, I need 8, so 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hit you for 1. Discard. Oh, we just need to hit him one more time. Oh, this is still the play. These are exhausting. We got 2 left. So those are there. I'm gonna play these 2 to put down a hook for a hand. Actually, no, I won't. No, I won't. I just have 2 left. You. 1, 2. No werewolf. That'll go down. That'll go down. Okay, so. Yes! A 2, I beat him! Oh my gosh, I beat him. Oh, good gravy. He's beaten. Oh. Actually, what does it say happened? Yep, I beat him. We won. We won. We won. Isn't it 8 card gives 3? Yes, you're right. It should have been 8 cards gives 3. You're right. So it shouldn't have been 11. It should have been 11. There you go. So I have 5 left. You're right, Dragon. Alright, you're right. So we won. We beat him. Oh. Every time a hero is disabled, which is not victory, you're victorious when you defeat or put to flight all opponents. So we have defeated the werewolf. We have won. Okay, so the win victory. The cursed animals don't stand a chance against you, and after a while, even the werewolf is vanquished under your deadly weapons and devastating magic attack. This buys you some necessary time to rest and tend to your wounds. Afterwards, you take a closer look around and find the trapdoor that leads you down into the unknown. Ugh. Got the vapors. Alright, so let's see what rewards we get. You're right, though, Dragon. It should have been 8, not 11. Oh, boy. Alright, so we get 3 rewards. 1, the Destroy a Dagger. Roll an attack. An opponent loses 2d6 plus 6. This does not count as an attack roll. It's an instant. Oh. Somebody who can hit. I'm going to give that to Arbosh. The next one is going to be my reward of all of your attack rolls against undead are decreased by 2. I'm going to put that with Hilbert. And the next one is Holy Water. Tests archery. An undead opponent of your choice loses 1d6. This does not count as an attack. Going to Travolga. Oh, so we got through Act 1 and Act 2 pretty well. Now we're going to be doing Act 3, which is the final act and final battle. Not today. We're going to be doing that in next week Wednesday. So next week Wednesday, we're going to finish off Force of No Return, that you get to see the finale. Those are really cool cards they get to add. Kate, I really think this game has your name like all over it. I think you would love this game. So, but I find this game insanely fun, especially for the like low dice rolls, even though I kept rolling high when I didn't want to. But you can see how quickly you can power up if you play it right. So it went really well. Yeah, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go up and chat. Okay, so that was Aventuria, Act 2, Force of No Return. So, ooh, we did it. We did it. All right. So, let's see. I know Arbosh will heal back up to 30. And the rest of them are, they didn't drop below 30, so they stay where they are. So I'll record their health for the next time we play through when they go down into the cellar, and we'll continue from there. For the week to come, I have to miss out on I would, but I have too many games already. That's fair. That's fair. So tomorrow I can't do KDM because I had something come up where I can't. But so KDM is gonna go on pause for a little while because tomorrow I can't do it. Next week Friday, Excusitis, Pac-Man, and I are gonna play Aeon's End. It's happening next Friday. So the next game I'm playing is going to be Moonrakers on Sunday. So basically blah 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 blah. Next game is Sunday. We're playing Moonrakers by Ivy Games, and I really look forward to. I really look forward to you all checking out Moonrakers. It's going to be cool. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. I'm telling you. I like the game a lot. Then next week, Wednesday Act 3, Friday Aeon's End, Sunday is going to be Sunday's going to be the Descent. And I say it that way because for my Patreons, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. My Patreons know a certain delivery came in today. And I'm trying to work out the logistics of learning the game, getting it set up, and bringing it to the table. And on top of that, I plan to have a buddy of mine who was named for one of my Gloomhaven characters. He will be joining me playing that game once a week. So we're going to get that in the rotation on the stream. Once a week, we're going to play that game and have some fun. And it might be it's a Sunday game. If it's not, it might be that sometime during the week. We're still working out the logistics. But a Kickstarter game delivered. So we are going to be playing that Kickstarter game, but I need to work out the logistics with him. And it'll be good. Patreons, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. YouTube subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe if you like what you see and want to see more. I know a lot of people are like, well, we want to play what the people want to see. I want to play games with you guys that you want to play, but that I also want to play too. So we'll keep those going and we'll talk and I'll have polls and all that stuff up on there. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me know what you'd like to see for the next stretch goal of getting the 300 subscribers. Yes. If I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments and we'll work it out. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love you. Everyone be safe. Insert comment here. I'll see you all later. Bye.